Arms itchy. Good morning, me. See what today prevails. I've spent way too much time in my bed as usual. Now we're gonna drive Carolina to the airport after eating because she is off to London today. We had our rock delivered at like what time? 8 in the morning? 9 in the morning?
Yeah, it's 8:15.
I was probably still asleep. Hold up, let's I see it. Apparently the truck would not fit through the fence and they left it here for us to put it in. We'll do that. Alright, we were here last March, of course, to go to New York. Alright. I guess I should get back in then.
I've got to go to the restroom.
These I tried out. Looks like they're all different cords. I think this is the Apple one. If I plug it in, it wasn't working. Alright. There's your test. There's Caroline. Alright, there she is. What's this place? I need some shoes. Dad's moved some of it. I forgot to come out here. I didn't know he was already doing it. Then again, I had my AirPods in, and yeah, some of it's in here. We got the tarp done too. Mom's gonna come help us shortly too. Any minute now. And now Dad has to go on a work call real quick, so. Quick bathroom break. There's a fly in here. Alright, I'm sweaty. And I actually lipped over the that wood right there. Spilled a little bit, my bad. Oh my god. Look at this cut I have on this finger. Here it is. Can't really see it that well. Let it focus. Yeah. I can I had a band-aid over it. But yeah, I can come up. Yeah. Cheese, banana, Thai leftovers, and mac and cheese was my dinner. Yeah. I haven't filmed in a little bit since I ate. Me and Dad are hanging out. Dad has gone for about 2 hours now. He left at like 9:30 to help Jillian move out some of her final things and just kind of check out the place a little bit again. He's on his way back now. It is a little over midnight and I'm uploading a flip and fly video, and me and Nathan were flipping and flying, but this was captured on the GoPro. So another little update is that Tux pooped and diarrheaed, so I let him out, let him back in, let him out. I was gonna clean it. I went ahead and got out like the mops and bags and sprays And then Mom was like, no, I'll clean it. And then now she's tired. And now Dad's on his way back home, tracking him profusely here. But he'll probably be cleaning it up. I'm just picturing him on the way back right now as anticipating. Just the drive, he's just anticipating. Just, oh man, I'm driving home and I'm gonna await cleaning up dog poop. Anyway, I'm gonna make it an early night, but I'll stand by when Dad gets here. Also, I kind of forgot, but yeah, my sister's been traveling. A little update, and just in general, if you didn't know, she's flying from here, from Wilmington to Boston to London. So, of course, Wilmington, North Carolina, and she landed in Boston, like in the afternoon, like after we were done raking and stuff like that. And she landed in Boston, Massachusetts, all good, and then we haven't really heard from her since. I think we know she deported the other plane, but I think she's currently in flight, and she'll probably be landing in London in the next hour or two, I think. So, I actually haven't heard from her much, or anyone. She should be good, though. She should be landing in the next hour or so in London. Today was a good day. Woke up, and my sister left for London. She leaves for Boston. She leaves for London. So yeah, flies from Wilmington to Boston, from there to London, all American Airlines. So I woke up with that knowingly, and this was just a couple days ago, so I can tell you, if she's landed yesterday in London, I think shortly after I filmed the last video, I think, saying like, oh, she hasn't reached out to us in a little bit. Literally right after that, probably not even 30 minutes, she texted us, made it safely, and landed in London. And by then it was already early morning for them. So, anyway, yeah, woke up and helped her, and escorted her, ate some breakfast, and helped pack and load and anything we could do. I stayed in bed a lot, but I got out last minute and figured, yeah, I need to go with her. So we all went with her, except Jillian, actually. She slept in because she had work later and she was up all night. And eventually we get to the airport. Yeah, the airport drive there was pretty nice, interesting. And once we said our goodbyes to her, we then went in for a little bit. Dad found some parking, and we said goodbye after being in the line and the security. And then she was off, and she's good. She's good. First time out of the country. Then we stopped by a couple other places on the way home, and then chilled at the house with Tux. Eventually, we were outside because a big pile of Crush and Run was delivered that morning. It was well before I even woke up. And it was just placed a pile in the front yard since they couldn't fit the truck through the fence, and Dad was fine with it. They just put a tarp or blanket down below it. So we started scooping and shoveling all sorts of that in there in wheelbarrows. And it was a lot for me. Time lapsed a little bit. I had my AirPods, I was sweaty. Dumping it in with precision. Eventually I was raking and evening it out. And it was quite literally a workout. So then the rest of the night went on after all that, even, and a lot of stuff happened. Like, Dad went to help with Jillian, then Tux pooped, and ultimately I uploaded videos, and I eventually dozed off to sleep. Yeah. Thank you guys for watching, and peace.